Soulmates are two villains that get together to help each other with their to-do list. If that person's your villain, they're going to do all kind of stuff to ruffle your feathers.
So being patient doesn't mean tolerating disrespect or abandoning your boundaries.
When you look at your partner and there are things that irk the shit out of you on a regular, this is where when you're enlightened and your spirituality is on a higher level, where you're able to tolerate the things that they do, and it's like water down your back because you say to yourself, I love this person so much that if they were not around me, I would miss those things that bother me.
When you control your tone, you don't know how much power you have in controlling the conversation.
Just like you are who you are, I accept you for who you are.
I have a strange feeling that in your next argument with your wife, she will be very pleased with the outcome.
And then maybe we could vibrate. And I thought I was gonna come on here with some bullets, and I've done nothing but say, you know what, it's me.
Two people get together and decide we're gonna have a relationship, especially soulmates. Soulmates are two villains that get together to help each other with their to-do list. Let's think. Soulmates are two villains that get together to help each other with their to-do list.
Yep.
So think about it, because if that person's your villain, they're going to do all kind of stuff to ruffle your feathers. And they won't even do it on purpose, but it's just the little things that they do, they get under your skin. But what it makes you do is fix things on your to-do list. So
how can you change to be a better person?
So if you need to have patience, this partner of yours is going to do all kind of stuff
to trigger you.
So then now you got to fake it till you make it, until you can start learning how to have patience genuinely.
Right.
But yeah.
I'm doing a lot of that. That's like my therapist told me one time. He said, a man who sleeps on the floor cannot fall out of bed. That was Brother Shaquille Sunflower. I'm messing with
Martin boy. I love it.
Go ahead, number 4. My bad. My bad. Number 4.
So, speaking of patience, key number 4 is that patience doesn't mean weakness. So being patient doesn't mean tolerating disrespect or abandoning your boundaries. Patience actually says that I'm willing to give us space to work through this. And being unwavering says that I'm still holding you accountable. So you can be compassionate and have standards.
So there are things that we've all been in different relationships. There are things that a person does that would irk the shit out of you. And so let me use me for example. Okay. So I have this thing with tissues. I love a bunch of tissues. Like if you come to my bed, I have a plethora. I don't know what it is. To the point where the cats when they want to play, like in the morning they play soccer. Like they have a routine. They play soccer, and guess what? They so smart. They hop on the bed, go get one of my tissues, and then jump off and go play soccer. They zoom throughout the house with this napkin that I have in the bed. But I say that to say that irks the shit out of Troy.
That would irk the shit out of me too. I'm sorry.
E3, yeah, that's crazy.
But I bring that up to say, if I left the house and got hit by a car and died immediately, he would want those tissues in the bed every night with him. So you have to start, when you look at your partner and there are things that irk the shit out of you on a regular, this is where, when you're enlightened and your spirituality is on a higher level, where you're able to tolerate the things that they do, and it's like water down your back, because you say to yourself, I love this person so much that if they were not around me, I would miss those things that bother me.
I beg to differ. I would not miss your snotty ass tissues by my
No,
bed.
it's
I'm
not
sorry.
tissues on my nose. Well, some of them are,
I
but
ain't
it,
gonna
it
lie.
could be. I don't know what it is. And sometimes I have. I think it's from my childhood. I like to hold napkins in my hand. That's another. That's another episode. I could be laying there with a napkin. Look, see, look.
That's, I ain't gonna lie. That's not spirituality. That's weird Al. Weird Al Yankovic. No, I see your point in he would miss it, but I'd still wipe my ass with it and be on going about my business.
But I put myself out there to show you that in relationships you have to start, and I think that's why Troy and I lasted for 28 years married, where we start the things that irk us about each other started dissipating and disappearing.
Mm.
And it's just like, you are who you are. I accept you for who you are. And listen, if that's what makes you happy, then it's not going to make me happy, but it's not hurting me.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
We mentioned this in another show. We had a client who, her husband worked from home, and we asked her to write things that triggered her. So she said what triggered her was when she came home and she seen all the stuff on the table. Mm. Now the reason why he was one of the benefits of him working from home was that he can help take care of the children while she was at work. And so she said coming home and seeing the dining room table full of his paperwork, it bothered her and it triggered her. Mm. And I asked her, I said, well, let me ask you a question. What if he died, if he left the house and never came back? I said, you would want to see them papers on your table. You would want to see those papers. You would yearn that when you came home. And then I said, then what you got to do is you got to put a different set of lenses on and say, you know what? Look at it in a positive way. Thank God my husband's able to be home so that we can save money from paying a daycare. Mm. So you got to start turning everything can be turned into positive. Everything.
Yeah. And the thing is, when you actually find peace in the things that irk you so damn much about that person, that means that you guys are learning to grow together. And that's when you know for a fact that you are that individual's soulmate. Because that's what the soul is supposed to expound, is supposed to learn with that other individual because of the lessons that they've given you. Mm-hmm. Now, if you're not learning the lesson and you're continuously being triggered by that individual, then that means that it's time for the relationship to now separate, because you're no longer learning lessons from each other. There's no need for the relationship to be even a part of your life because you're not learning from them. That's why people split up, because the lessons are learned, or you have chosen to no longer continue your life learning with that individual. So you have to move on to something else so your soul can grow.
Yep.
So now, key number 5, choose the outcome that you want. Now, this is heavy. Actually, before every difficult conversation, you should be asking, do I want to be right, or do I want this relationship to get better? Sometimes those align, but often the way we communicate determines whether our partner becomes defensive or receptive. So your tone often decides whether the conversation becomes a battle or if it's actually a breakthrough. And that's something I had learned a while back. I had an old boss that said, when you are dealing with difficult patients, when you control your tone, you don't know how much power you have in controlling the conversation. So just like you had brought up earlier, Keisha, about how your husband looked at you like you were crazy and he was the calm one after you just had this big rant, and he's like, are you done? Mm-hmm. Yep. That's controlling the conversation and maintaining your composure, right? So you get to choose. You actually get to choose. It's actually a power. That's a power right there.
Yeah.
when you can control the outcome.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
J.O. Dollar, you gonna use some of these tools?
You know what's crazy? And I'm going to answer this, but kind of indirectly. So y'all told me the topic ahead of time. You said, Josh, I want you to come on the show. I want you to talk about, keeping calm when your spouse is dead wrong. And I thought I had some ammunition and I thought I was going to come on here with some bullets and fire off. And I've done nothing but say, you know what? It's me this whole
See?
time. Like, y'all notice that?
The problem. Me.
And not even intentionally, not
Yeah.
even like I don't have a script or anything. I'm just like, yeah, and this time, and then she was doing this, and I realized I should have done this better. And I'm like, who first of all, who the hell am I?
Who that? Who that Harpo?
Secondly, it's amazing how a conversation can manifest while I'm just learning on the fly.
Yeah.
Ascending on the fly. And I came on here to go off and boop, 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 and here and I'm like, I got a mirror in front of me, which is so
Yeah.
crazy, so
Yeah.
unscripted. So shout out to y'all for that, which is crazy.
Yeah. That's what we do. That's
Yeah.
what we do. That's why, these aren't your average conversations. We really truly are trying to put the mirror in everybody's face.
Mhm.
Because if you don't understand who you are spiritually, and it starts from understanding where you are right now,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you don't have to be perfect. Nobody's perfect. I wasn't
Well,
perfect. All right, just a little. I know, but
let's not go too far now.
yeah, but no, all jokes aside, nobody's perfect. And I still have problems. Keisha knows my problems a lot. I still have a lot that I deal with every day, even in controlling my anger. And it's a work in progress. But the things that we know, just having the wisdom and then being able to tell other people and spread this to other people. You see how shocked you are with putting the mirror in your face? And we didn't do it in a way where we look down on you, did we?
No, no, absolutely.
Yeah, and we don't do that with anybody. We don't do that with any of our clients. And
Mhm.
matter of fact, come join the Soul Circle, because if you join the Soul Circle right now, you can find out so much more information about
Always.
how you can stay calm and more keys to understanding yourself spiritually and manifest great things and be a broader light, not only for yourself, but for your family and the individuals around you. And that's why we do what we do, because Keisha and I, we were born to do this. But J.O. Dollar.
Love y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Everybody
Mhm.
listening, please like, comment, subscribe. These ladies are doing big things. Ladies are doing monumental things, and they're doing it without any type of looking down on you, nothing like that. It's all from the heart because it's all their
Yeah.
call. So fire. I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. It's nothing but positivity here. That's what we do.
And let me ask you, where can people find you if you want to be found?
Yeah, for sure. I'm if you want my DJ page, that's my business page. That's J.O. Dollar, J_O_DOLLA. On my personal page, that's JJ Raj, because my last name is Rogers. So just JAYROG. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter or X or whatever it's called now. It's all J.O. Dollar. Look me up, come find me, friend request me, whatever you got to do. Whether I accept it, no, I'm just playing. I'll definitely accept the friend request. Shout me out. Send me a message. I'm willing to pray with you. I'm willing to talk to you. If you need someone to confide in, I'm here for that as well.
And
Wow, I love that.
I love that. And I want to give you your flowers because you're an excellent DJ.
Oh, thank you.
You understand energy. You really do. I
That's
Not all DJs have that gift. I find DJs, they come in with like a set schedule what they want to play, and they're not looking at the crowd and seeing what is making the crowd go sit down.
Mhm.
And you're the type that people stand up from the beginning when they first get to the venue until they leave, because you keep everybody going. So I just want to give a
Yeah.
shout out to you for that.
You're a
DJ.
transmuter. You transmute energy.
Thank you. DJing has taught me the importance of reading the room, and not just at the club. That applies in my household. That applies
Mm,
in my family. That applies in at my job. Read the room. And that's very important.
I love that.
Amen.
Love that.
Amen.
Love that. Love that. Love that. Thank you so much. Would you come back on the show? Yeah, look at the twin flames. We said it at the same time.
Can you come back on?
Come back on.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
And
yeah, we would love that.
You can come to the studio.
Yeah, Keisha, speaking of studio, are you at the studio? Because what couch is that? I've been to your house 43 times and I don't recognize it.
It looks different. I look like I'm really tiny on this couch.
Seriously, what couch is that?
This is the gray one in the back room.
You have a back room? Oh, you talking about the dining room?
Yeah, that we converted. Okay. We had that. Matter of fact, this is where you were sleeping in.
You know what? I don't know if I've ever seen that in the daytime.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I thought you was in the bar area with it. I was like, I thought your couch was black. That's why I was like,
this one is.
All right, never mind. I'm sorry, y'all.
So off track. Anyway, Jo, thanks for coming on. I have a strange feeling that in your next argument with your wife, she will be very pleased with the outcome.
And then maybe we could maybe we could vibrate.
No, but that's how it's supposed to be. Yeah. That's exactly how it's supposed to be.
Either vibrator, the vibrator, one of the two.
He's the official vibrator. I love it. I love it, audience. Thank you so much for joining us for this episode of Truth Be Told Conversations. And just remember that God is love. Love is the highest frequency. And go and find the God within.
God bless.
Want to learn more about how to die and never come back to this bitch? Check out our exclusive content on our Soul Circle on Patreon.